Hi everyone, welcome aboard Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not, and either are any of these blokes. This is my old mate Shellsp0nge from 1A Arkland, driving in his very fast Hellcat. Today's video is a Tier 6 Extravaganza. There hasn't been a Tier 6 Extravaganza on this channel, and since May. That's right, May. Now this game is going to be a little bit challenging for Shellsp0nge. Shellsp0nge platooned up with his old mate Tiger Girl 20 and Ghoster 17 from GSL Clan. Now, of course, Shellsp0nge is in 1AA. He's a community contributor as well in sunny Australia, and don't forget to check him out on Twitch. Link will be down below. Interesting little setup he's got here in his Hellcat. He's got the camo net and the binoculars running. And of course, the TD, the Hellcat TD, is made out of paper. It used to be very overpowered. It got a few nerfs a couple of years ago, but it's still got a pretty tidy gun. What's a tidy gun? Got 90mm, 240 alpha damage. That's not too bad at tier 6 at all, with 160 penetration, 243 with APCR. And that's why the Hellcat used to be the go-to tier D back when tier 6 clan wars, and of course tier 6 skirmishes is still a thing. We're on Overlord, and you can see there's 3 tier 8s in each. This is a tier 8 battle, so it's going to be a little bit challenging for the Hellcat. IS-5, a Samoa, and a UDES 03 on Shellsp0nge's team. On the enemy team, it's an IS-3, a T-34, and a Scorpion G. Some pretty big tier 8 guns there in this one. And of course, those tier 8 guns, some of them, like the Scorpion G, what's the alpha damage of a Scorpion G? About 500. Hellcat only holds 570 hit points. So Shellsp0nge is going to have to use his brains here. He's going to have to work out how he can not get hit by these, especially these big guns. The Oni, that'd certainly, even though it's only tier 7, the Oni would certainly be devastating to the little American tier 6 tank destroyer, the binos, and the camo net goes up. You can see he's running Coca-Cola, so I'm not sure if he's trying to 3 mark this tank, or if this is his go-to tank. Is he on a mission? He is on a mission to do 4 times the damage than the hit points of his vehicle. Now 4 times 570 would be 2,280 hit points of damage. I'm going to have a sneaky look to see if he gets it. Don't want to give too much away, but he doesn't get the mission in this one. Anyway, he does find the WZ-131, puts a shot into him, cops a shot from the IKV-65-2 for 242 damage. Now, of course, that's a bit of a risk you take, poking over that ridge. Lucky it wasn't the IS-3, that's all I can say. Looking towards the enemy Hellcat, trying to get a shot into him. He's at the back of the IS-3. I don't think it is. Looking towards the turret of the tier 8 Russian heavy tank. And heavy is the word for the IS-3, that's for sure. You can see artillery there. Just pulls back just behind where the building is, picks up his first kill. 3-2 the score. The M12 goes down to Shellsp0nge in the Hellcat. 1 kill, 306 damage done. He's just sort of playing around here, wary of the IS-3. Lots of enemy tanks on the beach, and that's sometimes that's what happens in on Overlord. Looking at the enemy Hellcat, gets him for 1, sees artillery, but looks like artillery might be just behind that building, so he doesn't really have a shot at it. The Hellcat goes down to 2 hit points. They're winning 4-2. He's got 550 damage already. Looking for the kill shot on the Hellcat. Inches forward, but that Oni is certainly, and not just the Oni, but there's also an IS-3 around here somewhere. There's the Oni. Thinks about it. Looks like he might have changed his mind. He gets spotted. Turns towards the enemy Hellcat. They're winning 5-2, 6-2 now as the Hellcat and the AT-7 both go down. That was a pretty big boom you just heard. That was the Oni as Shellsp0nge looks down towards the VK36-01H. He critically hits him, doesn't get any damage into the tier 6. Into the tier 6 German heavy tank, picks up the kill in the end. Tiger Girl 20 picks up the kill on the IS-3. That's 2 kills to Shellsp0nge, 749 damage done. Getting a little bit brave, looking towards the Oni. Oni's gun does not look like he's pointing towards Shellsp0nge. Switches to premium ammunition. The Type 64. What happened there? The Type 64, Gloucester and his Type 64 tried to get the ram kill on the Oni. Everybody's trying to ram this Oni. What the hell is going on? Continues to shoot towards the Japanese tier 8 heavy tank. Can't see where the gun's aiming. It's certainly not aiming at Shellsp0nge. And finally, Shellsp0nge picks up the kill. After that Oni, he only picked up 1 kill in that, but I'm sure a lot of enemy tanks on that Oni. I'm sure a lot of enemy tanks certainly did ram into it. Scorpion G on the enemy team is on 4 kills. He's having a good one. Shellsp0nge is on 4 kills as well. Gets rid of the T-34. That's a premium tier 8 American heavy tank. Just 2 enemy tanks remaining. The Scorpion G, who was on 4 kills, or who is on 4 kills, and of course that IKV-65-2. That's a tank that shot Shellsp0nge right at the beginning of this match. 4 kills, 1,365 damage done. Looking towards the IKV-65-2, shoots and misses, didn't aim, didn't want to expose his tank for too long. Wants to pull back, wait till he's no longer lit, hopefully wait till he's no longer lit, waiting for the Swedish tier 6 tank destroyer to maybe poke over the top. There's no armour on the Hellcat. The Hellcat would not bounce a shot from the IKV-65-2. The IKV-65-2 may bounce a shot from the Hellcat. He's down to standard rounds only. And did we go through the guns? 240 alpha damage, gets 250 into the IKV-65-2. 243 pen with premium, only 160 with standard. Doesn't matter what the penetration is with shots like that, as shots like that go straight into the dirt. Waits for the aim, puts a shot into the IKV-65-2, picks up his 5th kill, gets spotted. Of course, he's been spotted by the IKV-65-2. The enemy, the friendly team, are capping it out as the Scorpion G finally gets spotted over there in the northeast. Not a bad result from my old mate Shellsp0nge. Let's have a look and see how we went before we move on to the next game. Not an ace tanker. Not an ace tanker at all, but he did send me a message. Say, have a look at these. Have a look at everyone driving into that Oni. That was certainly interesting. Certainly an interesting part of that game. First class mastery badge fighter. 5 for effect. Top the score charts with 1,000 base experience. 1,814 damage done. 5 kills. Unlucky not to get a top gun on that one. And of course his platoon mates were on the pointy end of that scoreboard as well, doing 1555 and doing 1,029 and 600 damage respectively. They were all in the top part. Made some coin too, 26,048 credits. Looks like he didn't have to pay for the Coca-Cola though, so he probably does what I do, and he probably bought it on sale with the it was a special not too long ago with half-price consumables. Let's move on to the second game in this extravaganza, this tier 6 extravaganza. This time checking out my old mate Ravvi from LifeClan. Look, Ravvi in the 5916, the 5916 being the tier 6 Chinese light tank, and have a look at that. 2 marks of excellence on that gun barrel. That's something I've been sort of looking at myself, trying to improve my gameplay a little bit, trying to get some marks on some of the tanks. This time, what are we on? We're on Siegfried line, deep fried line, as my old mate Jezza calls it. Siegfried line. This is an assault one. So Ravvi's team, all Ravvi's team need to do is defend the cap. They don't need to attack the cap of the enemy. But I know what Ravvi's like. He won't be kicking back, holding back. You can see the gun parameters here. 76mm gun, 115 damage, 138 penetration with standard, 180 with premium rounds, which is APCR. It's got Chinese food running as a premium consumable, and that's just helped him light up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enemy tanks. That's a third of the enemy team. He's just spotted there, and of course he's working on trying to get that 3rd mark of excellence on that Chinese light tank, the 5916. It is a pretty fun tank to drive, the 5916. You can see it's quick, and you want to be like Ravvi, put a groovy paint job on it. That looks pretty cool, that's for sure. 2 marks on that gun barrel, not too shabby indeed. Not a bad start, and Ravvi's on Siegfried line, trying to work out how he can carry this game. He's already spotted 5 or 6 tanks in the northwest, and now looks like he's going to try and spot some more in the southwest. OI has just been spotted up there at A6. Nowhere near where Ravvi is, of course. That Chi Ree's pretty much all alone, just spotting the OI. He'll be hoping that these tanks over here in the northeast are shooting on the OI, even though the OI is only a tier 6. It's still got that derp gun, that's for sure. 0-0 is the score. You see the ST-82 has gone right down here in a very interesting position near this little pond in the southeast part of Siegfried line. Ravvi picks up some assisted damage in the Tiger 1. That Tiger 1 might be a little bit out of position there. It's in an interesting spot for a heavy tank on the attack team. Ravvi gets to the red line, does get spotted, probably by the Progetto 46. You can see the T29, the Progetto 46 and the Tiger 1 in this part of the map. 0-0 is the score. The Tiger 1's down to 400 hit points as Ravvi picks up 968 assisted damage, all on that Tiger 1. That Tiger 1 will be probably regretting that decision to go to go to this wide open area of Siegfried. Like Tiger 1 gets taken out by artillery in the end. Big Pizza, that's not a bad in-game name, in the SU-8. And all of a sudden, Ravvi's team are up by 2 tanks. The 1357F, that got taken out by the Panther. That was in the middle of the map. And still not many tanks spotted in the southwest. Ravvi looking towards the T-29. The T-29 behind a building. Can't get to shoot it. Spots a Ferdinand now. He does not want to get shot by the 30. 6 cents goes off. He knows he's been lit. He's out of here. He says, no way. I'm not going to get shot at by that big bad German tier 8 gun. It is a tier 8 game, this one. 3 tier 8 tanks on each team. The Progetto 46, Ferdinand and Scorpion G. All pretty heavy hitters on the enemy team. And the STA2, the Jag Tiger 8.8 and the Scorpion G on Ravvi's team. Of course, Ravvi's team are under no obligation to attack in the assault mode of this game. All they need to do is defend. All they need to do is defend that base. And that base looks relatively safe for now. 6.5 minutes to go before the timer goes off. Ravvi continuing to get vision on the south, requesting fire on the Fernandez. Realizes nobody else is going to do it. The Ferdinand fires, and so Ravvi says, "No worries, I'll take a quick shot." 103 damage. It's only a small gun in the 59-16. The 76mm, was it? Yeah, it was a 76mm. And again, looking towards that Ferdinand, saying, "Come on, boys, just shoot it." 1263 assisted damage already. Of course, assisted damage works just as well as damage done for marks of excellence. 2 tanks go down. The M44 and the Oni both got taken out on Ravvi's team. That evens the scoreboard up at 2 apiece. Less than 6 minutes remaining on the clock. Decides it's pretty safe to shoot, so he shoots him again for another 118. And again, that's the thing about these low alpha damage guns, you can keep them firing. Sometimes a tank like the Ferdinand won't see a low alpha damage gun as a threat, and so you can just continue to chip away, pew pew pew, all the way into these heavily armoured German tank destroyers, such as the Ferdinand. 2-all the score now. Ravvi up to 542 damage, 1672 assisted damage. Of course, I think in a tank like this, in a tier 8 battle, it's all about the assisted damage. Whether you're going for the win, an ace tanker, or whether you're going for the marks of excellence like my old mate Ravvi is. 2 marks of excellence on that gun barrel. He knows what he's doing. Still full health, which is lucky because he's only got 600 hit points. Hoping to get a shot onto the Scorpion G. Looks to me like the Ferdinand was aiming Ravvi's way, but it doesn't matter because the STA just took that one out. Pops one into the Scorpion G. 4-3 the score now. Less than 5 minutes remaining on the clock. Ravvi on 657 hit points of damage. It does take a little while for the damage to rack up in these little guns, especially if you're not shooting too much, but he has got 1672 assisted damage, which is going to help his score, it's going to help his marks of excellence, and it's going to help his general overall gameplay in this tank. 5-3, 5-4 now the score as the T150 goes down. Ravvi slowly getting closer and closer, putting some more damage into the Scorpion. 92, got to get lots of bullets in to rack the damage up. Gets a couple of shots into the Scorpion G, brings his damage up to 870, 1672 assisted damage, as he continues to move around like a madman, hoping for a shot on the T29. The T29 goes unspotted. Doesn't know if he'll be able to make that one. 6-4, 4 minutes remaining. What's he going to do? Looking at the mini-map, it looks like the base is pretty heavily guarded. T29 looks like he might be Ravvi's next target. 1 shot into him. 2. T29 might be firing Ravvi's way, so he just moves around as the T29 goes unspotted. Looks like Ravvi might be running in for the kill. Pulls back so the bushes go opaque. That's important, especially in a tank like the 59-16 in a tier 8 game. Puts 3 shots into the Scorpion G. 1 more should be enough for the kill. Take the blind shot. Take the blind shot. There you go. Bang. Not sure why he didn't take that shot for the Scorpion G. Not sure why. Is he on a mission? He is on a mission as well to spot enemy vehicles and get 250 assisted damage and be unspotted when that damage is caused. He might get, I reckon he might have got that mission. Won't have got the secondary condition. Secondary condition, you need to have a camouflage net. That's an interesting... I've never noticed that one before. 10-4 the score, though. Ravvi from Life Clan on 1552 damage. 1890 assisted damage. Firing towards the GW Panther. There's also a 59... So again, there also is a T-3485M over there. It's going to take him 2 or 3 shots to kill the T-3485M. The artillery goes down, gets some more assisted damage, shoots a T-3485M, cops a damaging shot, 196 alpha damage. That's massive for a tier 6 medium tank. But 13-4 the score now. The last 2 tanks that are no longer lit is the Nazorn and the M44, both last seen up in the northwest. There goes the Nazorn to the VK3002D. 1672 damage done, 2,500 assisted damage, and in the end, a comfortable win, 15-4. Let's have a look to see how my old mate Ravvi went in that one. Not only was it a win and an Ace Tanker Mastery badge, but it was also a third mark of excellence. That's absolutely fantastic. 3 marks of excellence on the 59-16 for my old mate Ravvi. An Ace Tanker Mastery badge, Spotter medal, Fire for Effects, Scout medal, topped the score charts with 1185. 1185 base experience. So that's the base score. That's not the daily double or the premium account multiplier. That is the base score in the 59-16. 1793 damage done. That's the most damage out of anyone else, considering that's a tier 8 game. That's no mean feat in a little tier 6 light tank. He fired 21 shots, 16 hit. They all did damage. 2,500 assisted damage. Ace Tanker Mastery badge. 41,500 credits. That's after tax. With a premium account, he did have a payout of 50,000 credits. I reckon that was for that mission that we talked about. So if he hadn't have got that, probably would have lost money because he had to pay for the Chinese food as well as the APCR. But not a bad result. Well worth the 50,000 credits. 3 marks of excellence. Ace Tanker Ravvi from Life in the 59-16. Let's have a look at the third game in this Tier 6 Extravaganza. This is the second last one. This is my old mate Sir Rossage Roll. Sir Rossage Roll from 2AR Clan. Sir Rossage Roll has lashed out and bought a brand new Tier 6 premium tank, the Firefly VC. The Firefly VC is a British Tier 6 medium tank. I'm sure it is a British Tier 6 medium tank. What's he got here? 76.2mm gun, 150 alpha damage, 171 penetration. That's with standard, 239 with APCR, which is premium. Now I've got this account in my garage for testing, but I haven't had the chance to play it yet. By the time this video goes up, I'm sure I would have. Rossage Roll putting a few shots towards the T21. The T21 Tier 6 American light tank. It just goes unspotted. Unfortunately, some of those shots didn't land. He did get 164 damage into the T21. The T21 just playing around on that ridge line there, and Rossage Roll playing the sniper game in the Firefly VC. Artillery shoots him. He doesn't use his first aid kit to fix his crew. Just waits for it to go. Now, if you have a look at the tank, it does look. It looks pretty groovy, I reckon. Look, very American. Obviously, it's a Sherman. It's a Sherman base, and it's got that British gun on it. This game is a little. This game itself does go for a while. The final game in the Extravaganza, however, is a very, very fast one. Sir Rossage Roll from 2AR Clan in the Firefly VC. The Firefly VC, the brand new Tier 6 premium British medium tank. Looks like the Revelorisi. They've all got the same kind of chassis, haven't they? The Sherman chassis, I believe. That's what they call it. Who knows? And it's got some good. What's that say there? A little bit hard to see. That one. But anyway, it's a pretty groovy looking tank indeed. 0-0 the score on Siegfried line is just kicking back here. Trying to play the part of the support sniper, I guess you'd say. It's a tier 8 battle, a T-34, a Tiger 2, and a guard on Sir Rossage Roll's team. KV4 low and SDAT on the enemy. He gets 1 shot, 2 shots into the T-3485M. Auto aims, takes the kill. That's his first kill of the game. In fact, it's the first kill on his team. Brings his damage up to 633. He's already also blocked a little bit of damage. 180. That would have been from that T-3485M. looks again towards that T71. Gee, he would have he would have really wanted to land that shot. 2-all the score now. So Rossage Roll just kicking back and waiting. A couple of tanks go down pretty quickly. 3-5 the score now. Waiting on this corner. They're down by 2 tanks. They have lost a tier 8 tank, the T-34. The American premium tier 8 heavy tank. So Rossage Roll moving up here now. Sees the KV2, switches to premium ammunition. KV4 I should say. The Fortress. Now that KV4 on 691 hit points will be thinking, oh, you beauty, easy. I'm just going to roll straight forward and kill this bloke in his little Sherman. Takes him for 310. Sir Rossage Roll down to very low hit points. Puts a shot into the KV4. Asks for a bit of help. He'll be hoping that Tiger 2 comes into play very, very soon indeed. That Tiger 2 will be... Tiger 2's there on full health. Sir Rossage Roll hoping that that KV4 doesn't just push around the corner and get him. Artillery chips in a little bit. He shoots again. Doesn't penetrate the top of the what do you call it? Commander's hatch. Next one doesn't go through. This one looks a bit better. Gets him enemy artillery, or one artillery. Stuns him for a little bit. Puts another shot into the KV4, and the AMX 1375 comes in and swoops the kill and says, "Don't worry, me old mate. I'll give you a hand," in this little 1375 Tier 7 French auto-loading light tank. Now, so Rossage Roll is down to 232 hit points. Has a quick look in the middle of the city. Unlike the last game, unlike Ravvi game, it is a it's just a normal random battle this time. Artillery gets taken out by the STA-2. That tells me that top tier premium Japanese medium tank is up there in the northeast. So Rossage Roll looking out towards the Cromwell on 312 hit points. He'll take a couple of shots to kill him. He's confident that the Cromwell has not moved. Puts in a couple of blind shots. I reckon one more blind shot could have picked up that kill. 6-9 the score now. So Rossage Roll from 2AR clan in the Firefly VC, the premium tier 6 British medium tank. And of course, the most common question about this tank might be, how does it compare to the Cromwell B? The Cromwell B is probably the most popular tier 6 British medium tank there is. Maybe the most popular tier 6, not just British, maybe the most popular tier 6 tank there is. Finds the STA-2, puts one round into him. Load, he says. Shoots, misses the second one. STA-2 looks like he's clearly focused on the AMX 1375. Now could be an opportunity to go and help him there. Shoot him, there you go. Gets one into the side of the Japanese premium medium tank. He does get spotted, hoping for one more shot. The STA-2 hiding behind some building. Tanks going down left, right and centre. That 1375 gets killed, as does the guard. All of a sudden, they're down 8-12. So Rossage Roll from 2AR in the Firefly VC decides to relocate. Finish that coffee off. So Rossage Roll doing the right thing here, trying to support the Tiger 2. Tiger 2 is probably the key to this battle. Only 2 tanks remaining. So Rossage Roll and the Tiger 2. The Tiger 2 just picked up his 4th kill. Rossage Roll on 1896 damage done. He's blocked a little bit. He's got a little bit of assisted damage, but he's only got 232 hit points remaining. 7 minutes left on the clock. He continues to run around trying to help this Tiger 2, and they need to work together, these two. It's 2 versus 4. There's the low. He'd love to get the kill on the low. Tiger 2 you'd think would have it covered, but no worries. I'll seagull that one. It might only be 26 hit points, but it is a top tier heavy tank out of the game. Now it's 2 versus 3. TTK San in the Tiger 2 on 4 kills. Third Rossage Roll from 2AR in the Firefly VC on 2 kills. 1922 damage done in the tier 6 British medium tank. A T25-2 gets spotted. Tiger 2, what kind of health is the Tiger 2 on? 762 hit points. So Rossage Roll waits until the T25-2 goes unspotted. Confident that he's not spotted either. gets one into the T25-2. T25-2 not looking his way, so he shoots him again. He should be able to get the kill shot before he turns his turret. He does. He starts moving. He wants to move before artillery lands on him. The M44, even though it's only a tier 6, you'd certainly feel it, and that was the artillery shell just over there. 13-13 is the score. TTK San in the Tiger 2 on 4 kills. Sir Rossage Roll on 3. A tier 8 heavy tank and a tier 6 medium tank. The new British premium tank. It's got the same star as the Cromwell B on the back of it. Bounces the J Panther for 320 hit points. Doesn't bounce artillery though. Artillery gets him for 214, leaves him on 18 hit points, and looks like the Tiger 2 just spotted the M44. That J Panther though at tier 7 could be a little bit too much. Is that where they shot him? Did he just get shot in the back of the turret? Is that what that big hole is at the back of the turret? Who knows? Sir Rossage Roll relocating, joining up with the Tiger 2. Now the Tiger 2 could probably confidently bounce that J Panther at tier 7. And even if he doesn't, he's got 762 hit points up his sleeve, so he could cop a damaging shot or two. And the Tiger 2 kills the M44, which is probably better for Sir Rossage Roll. Rossage Roll looks for the J Panther, shoots him and bounces the German tank destroyer. Second shot doesn't bounce, puts one into him. It's 2 versus 1 now. The TTK Sad, the Tiger 2, still on. Oh, what's it say? Is it 600? No, it's only 46 hit points. 46 hit points for the Tiger 2. So the Tiger 2 is a one-shot for the J Panther. Sir Rossage Roll using his cloak of invisibility to stay away from the J Panther at tier 7. 14-14. 1 versus 1 now. Sir Rossage Roll on 3 kills. 2,701 hit points of damage. 3.5 minutes left on the clock. The J Panther on 2 kills. I think... What did he get him down to? I reckon he got him down to a one-shot. The alpha damage of this gun is 150. So if he's less than 150, he could confidently one-shot him. However, on 18 hit points, Sir Rossage Roll from Tuea Clan is most definitely a one-shot for the J Panther at tier 7. In fact, it'd be a one-shot for any tank that was still alive on the enemy team. Sir Rossage Roll from Tuea, 3 kills, 2,701 damage, a little bit of block damage, no assisted damage, which is interesting, or just a little bit of assisted damage. Must have been something that was low health. Anyway, 3 kills is ready to carry this one. 2,701 damage done, 180 damage block, 3 kills, 18 hit points up his sleeve. If the J Panther shoots him, there's probably a 1 in 5 chance that he bounces it. Who knows? We still don't know. Hopefully the J Panther doesn't know what the armor's like on the Firefly VC. It's a brand new tank. Sir Rossage Roll running around, 1 minute and 20 to go on the clock. He's looking for this German tier 7 tank destroyer. It's not the slowest tank destroyer in the game. It's certainly not the most least armoured. It's got a little bit of armour and a pretty good angle too, frontally. So Sir Rossage Roll from 2AR, he'll be hoping to find the back or the side of the J Panther at tier 7 to confirm this win. It's not going to be a draw, is it? 30 seconds left on the clock. Where is he? He's driving around the city looking for the J Panther. Maybe he's thinking, well, maybe he's flipped himself. Maybe he's like a turtle and is sort of, there he is. Finds the side, 138 hit points, 15-14, 4 kills for Sir Rossage Roll, and that was a pretty epic, tight victory on Siegfried line, the deep fried line. Let's have a look at the result before we move on to our 4th and final replay in today's Tier 6 Extravaganza. Today's Tanker Mastery Badge for Sir Rossage Roll from 2AR Clan. The Bruiser Medal, fired up, 5 for effect. Oskin's Medal for getting 3 kills of a higher tier. And of course the High Caliber for doing the most damage. Doing better than anybody did in that one. 3,143 hit points of damage in the end. 4 kills, 1378 base experience in the Sherman VC Firefly, the brand new Tier 6 Premium British medium tank. He fired 37 shots, 29 hit, 23 did damage. Cost him some credits though, 43,861 with a standard account. With a premium account, he still would have lost 20,000. Maybe he fired more premium rounds than I thought, but who knows? I wonder why. Maybe because he missed 15 shots. Who knows? Anyway, not a bad ace and a good carry and a good comeback for Sir Rossage Roll from 2AR. As we move on to our fourth and final replay featuring some tier 6s, and this is Panzer Burner from NZS Clan. Panzer Burner, he's on board on Discord and also during my live streams. Panzer Burner, he's no dummy. He loves the Fury. He got the Fury not too long ago. Fury is another tank with a similar base to the Sherman VC Firefly. And this time we're on Live Oaks, and he's not stuffing around. He's going straight to where all the action happens in the southeast. Now, Panzer Burner has been smashing the hell out of this tank, I can tell you right now. It's his new favourite tank. That's what he tells me. He needs to be a little bit careful here. We're in a tier 7 game, 3 tier 7s on each team. Nobody has come with him to the southeast part of Live Oaks. It's just him and an M7 at tier 5. And that's a little tier 5 light tank. And Panzer Burner, just checking out his tank. He's just bought it from the premium shop. It does look pretty groovy. Got Fury written on the gun sights. What's been spotted? The M7 has just spotted the PZ4H. He's also spotted the OI. Even though the OI is only tier 6, so is Panzer Burner. And that OI experimental at tier 5. There is an OI elsewhere. We're not sure where. Now the M7 is absolutely copying it from the Panzer 4H. Panzer Burner auto aims on the Panzer 4.8, shoots him, sets him on fire, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. There's his first kill, 2-zip, 2-1 the score now as the T-37 goes down on the other side of the map. You'll be a little bit nervous about the OI though. OI experimental, I should say, which was last spotted just where he's looking now. There it is. It is tier 5 though. It doesn't have the derp gun. I think there's a derp option, and from memory the gun is really, really short on the derp. 128 alpha damage for the OI experimental. Panzer Burner keeps the APCR going, puts a couple of shots in before the SU-14-1, the scum bus, picks up his kill, tier 7 Russian artillery, the M7 moving forward, 487 damage done, 239 assisted damage for Panzer Burner from NZS Clan. Aiming auto aims at the what's that one? The M4 puts 2 into him, 3 into him. One more should be enough to get him a kill. And there you go, gets him the kill. And now the German bloke's going to come and try to join in the party. 4-2 the score now, 957 damage done, 239 assisted damage. Panzer Burner from NZS in the Fury. The Brad Pitt tank, the tier 6 American premium medium tank. 4-3 now. It's a Panzer 4H goes down on the other side. Plenty of action happening from Panzer's team in the northwest, in the city, but that's the last enemy tank over there. Panzer Burner says, "No worries, hold my beer. I got this." Finds the 4H, puts. Oh, can't quite get the kill shot. 5-3, 6-3 the score now is a Hummel. Seagulls that one. 2 kills to Panzer Burner. 1,059 damage done. 510 assisted damage. He's already on the way to a good battle, but he wants to carry this one with the score on 6-3. Finds a tier 7 tank destroyer. Now there's not much armour on the T25-2, but it's got a pretty handy. It's got a pretty handy gun though. The friendly T25-2 comes to join the party, and Panzer Burner wants to help his teammate, puts 1 into the T24-2. Looks like the friendly one did some damage as well. Panzer takes him down to a 1-shot. Unfortunately, the friendly T24-2 just got killed by the enemy T24-2. Panzer Burner pulls back. He's only on 174 hit points, but that tier 7 American tank destroyer is now gone. 7-4 the score. Artillery looks like he'd already fired. 7-4 the score. 3 kills to Panzer Burner from NZS. 1772 damage done. Now this is not a bad tank at all. Oh, I do have it, and it can be pretty fun to play. Not the fastest tank in the world, which probably suits me, but here he goes up towards the eastern northeastern part of this map. There's, what's that, a Type T34 by looks of it, tier 5 Chinese medium tank. He aims carefully but misses the shot, shoots again, takes him down to 84 hit points, and he knows he can kill him quite easily there as he picks up his 4th kill. Now looks like he might be looking towards the Tiger P. No idea where that first one went. Auto aims, shoots again. It's going to take a few bullets to get rid of the tier 7 German heavy tank, but looks like everyone is shooting him, and one more could be another kill. He critically hits it. Aims again, but the KV2 seagulls that kill. Now Panzer Burner starts aiming towards the little Leopard at tier 5, the German light tank. Shoot, shoot, shoot. She's only got 16 rounds remaining. That should be enough. Finds the Hummel. Says, no problems. Don't even aim. Picks up kill number 5. Now he fancies himself for a top gun. He'll be liking this. Nobody else can shoot this Leopard. He shoots him a couple of times. Auto aims. Fires again. 6 kills. 2,500 damage. Top gun. And you know this is going to be an ace tanker. It is, of course. It's an ace tanker mastery badge for my old mate Panzer Burner from NZS clan. Ace tanker, Hand of God, Bruiser, Arsonist for setting a vehicle on fire and killing it. Not even sure who that was, who he did set on fire and kill it, but you'll take it. Maybe it was the Artie. Duelist, Fire for Effect, High Caliber, Top Gun. No, it was his first kill. Was it the Panzer? Was it this one here? The PZ, whatever the hell that one was. High Caliber for getting the most damage or anybody else. Top Gun carried the hell over that. 2,500 damage, 2,531, 6 kills, 1,553, base experience, 39 shots fired, 28 hit, 25 did damage. A little bit of assisted as well, 583, ace tanker, 30,109 credits after tax with a premium account in that 5-minute game. Thank you very much, Panzer Burner. And Panzer Burner has also, in the meantime, since he sent me that replay, he's also 3-marked that tank, not 1 or 2, is 3-marked that premium tier 6 American medium tank. So there you go. There you have it. Thank you very much for the replays, lads. Don't forget to check out Shellsp0nge and Ravvi. Links will be down below for their Twitch channels. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care and see you all next time.